Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Marquis, the coolest nerd, coolestnerd.net. Sitting in the car right now. This is gonna be something new, man, that I'm doing. So y'all can call this the podcast, call it whatever you want, but you know, something a little different. Because I'm spending a lot of time in the whip lately, man. Just, you know, getting extra cash, Ubering. That's not an advertisement. They're not paying me for that. But I appreciate it if y'all want to send me a check. You know, that's cool. But nah. So today, man, I know I haven't seen y'all in a while, like, you know, face to face doing this, you know, talking about gaming and everything. But I did, something just really got my attention today. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man, and, you know, really busy, you know, with new shirts and things like that that's coming, man. And of course with the website. So thank you everybody that's been checking that out. I appreciate it. But the other day, and my brother had mentioned it to me before, I hadn't got the actual issue yet until now. But the new Game Informer, I gotta renew. Yeah, I gotta go up there and do that today. Anyway, the new Game Informer is beautiful. It's probably, man, it's one of the best issues I've seen in a long time. And I've had Game Informer coming for years, man. I'm talking probably since it started. But this cover, man, is so ill. It's got like, I'm sure it's hand drawn by somebody. It's got like all the characters, and what they did was the top 100 RPGs of all time. I mean, this drawing is amazing. This is freaking awesome. But beyond that, top 100 RPGs of all time. What? This list, man. Whew. This list is something else, buddy. Something else entirely. Let me get to it here. I'm just gonna go through a few of them, you know. And I mean, some of y'all might agree, man. But you know, my opinion, which I think is an expert opinion, to be perfectly honest with you, I've been playing games since I was like 5, and I love RPGs, man. I fell in love with RPGs probably. Really, I mean, Final Fantasy VII, I think, really made me fall in love with RPGs, but I played RPGs prior to that. I mean, I played stupid RPGs, stuff like Beyond the Beyond on PlayStation. I mean, of course, you know, we all played Final Fantasy III, you know, before that, man. So I really have loved RPGs forever. So I think my opinion is a valid opinion. Some of the stuff they got in here, man. Now, it's not all their fault. I will say, you know, over the years, that particular genre has been kind of diluted because of the fact that all of these titles are putting RPG elements in the game. And that's causing some confusion as to what an RPG is, I guess. So that, you know, I can kind of understand that. But, you know, starting with 100, and they have some recent games in here, which is pretty cool. The Torment, or it's called Torment, Tides of Numenera, I think is how you pronounce it. So that's pretty cool. I haven't played that game. I have heard it's a great game. So they have that at 100 right now. They got like Dark Cloud 2 is 97, Lost Odyssey is 96. Legit games. I think, you know, whether they deserve to be that low, I don't know. And I think maybe a big part of why some of these games are in here, and I don't believe they should be, is because they did a top 100. Maybe they should have kept it at 50. You know, maybe that would have weeded out some of the stuff that I don't believe belongs. But let me just go, you know, the highlights for me, the ones that I thought like, no freaking way it's this low or this high. Let's see. I didn't really like Vagrant Story at 87. I didn't like that. I really enjoyed that game, but you know, that's just me. That's a, you know, everything is opinionated no matter what. But you know, they put Destiny in here. It's a MMO, man. That's not an RPG, bro. It's not an RPG. I love Destiny. I freaking put 300 plus out. I don't know, maybe more than that. I don't know, but it's not an RPG, man. It's not. Definitely has RPG elements, but it's not an RPG. You know, I guess tomato, whatever. Let's see. Wow, Shadow Hearts Covenant's in here. Whether that should be higher than Vagrant Story, I don't think so. Paper Mario's at 72. You know, whatever. Let's see. As we push forward here, Chrono Cross 59. Think it should be higher than that. A lot of people think that Chrono Cross is better than Chrono Trigger. A lot of people thought that. I don't believe that. I like Chrono Trigger, but you know, Chrono Cross was a wonderful game. Definitely higher than 59 in my opinion. Grandia 2's at 54. Fable 2's at 56. Dragon Quest 8's at 51. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. They went crazy with these Elder Scrolls. They got Breath of the Wild at 47. Breath of the Wild is not an RPG. It does not have a level, you know, progression system. I love it. I think it's one of the greatest games of all time, which is why it shouldn't be on this list, because if you're saying that it's number 47 on the RPG list, what is it all time? You know, people are saying this is top 5, and I believe it's a top 5 game of all time. So why is it on this list? It's not an RPG. It's just not. It's an adventure game. It's something, but it doesn't have levels. It's not an RPG, man. But again, tomato. That it's a blurred line now, man, and it's killing the game. Mass Effect 3 is at 45. Let's see. And y'all can tell me, man, in the comments if y'all believe that this is, you know, valid stuff. Like, is this where this stuff should be? Xenosaga Episode 1 is at 41, which actually I was confused by that, because Xenogears is at 49. Xenogears is, no, it's not 49. No, not if Xenosaga is 41, bro. No, that's not how this should be. Wow, I don't even know some of this stuff, man. Final Fantasy X is at 35. Diablo 3 is at 37, which I believe should be higher than that. Final Fantasy X, I think it should be higher than that. The original Final Fantasy is at 33. I mean, I guess maybe, you know, because it kind of started things, you know. Persona 4, they really put all of the Personas in here, I think. Not all of them, of course, but Persona 4 and Persona 3. Persona 3 was at 48. Persona 4 is at 30. And they have gotten better progressively, so I can understand that. Suikoden 2, great game. It's at 29. Super Mario RPG is at 28. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. So at 28, I can definitely I agree. You know, I can deal with that. Earthbound 27. Kingdom Hearts 2 is at 25. Final Fantasy 4 is at 23. Dark Souls 24. The original Diablo's at 20. I mean, maybe they're looking at the fact that it's the original and it should be there because it started things, but I believe that Diablo 2, which I think they do have Diablo 2 higher than that, but Diablo 3 is better than 2 to a lot of people, including myself. I believe that Diablo 3 should be higher, definitely than Diablo. Maybe, you know, like I said, some people don't think it's, you know, it's better, and maybe they're looking at the you know, the factor of, oh, this came before, it should be higher, you know. I don't know, man, but Diablo 3 should be higher than Diablo. It's not. It's considerably lower, actually. What was it, near 37? So yeah, and with Diablo being at 20, that's a big jump. Persona 5, which just came out, is already at 19. A lot of people think that's, you know, one of the best RPGs they played in a long time. I haven't finished it yet. I love the game though, and it probably does belong at 19. Final Fantasy 7 at 18. That's all I gotta say about that. Should definitely be higher. I mean, that's a top 5. Final Fantasy 7 is arguably the greatest game of all time, and you got it at 18, bro. 18? That ain't even a good number. What? 18? Come Come on, man. Secret of Mana's at 16. The original Deus Ex is at 14. Pokemon Red and Blue is at 15. Not Sun and Moon, which is the best Pokemon. Let's see. Fallout 3 is at 12. Planescape Torment is higher than Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy Tactics, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, number 10. Like that a lot. Bloodborne's at 11. I like that a lot. Which, you know, that's one of those games, adventure, you know, with RPG elements, but I love the game, so. Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Diablo 2. All this stuff is higher than Final Fantasy VII, man. World of Warcraft. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. I absolutely love that game. Knights of the Old Republic's at 7, by the way. World of Warcraft is at 6. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, is at 5. I can deal with that. Mass Effect 2 is at 4. I love Mass Effect 2, though. Chrono Trigger's at 3. Final Fantasy 6 is at 2. And at the number 1 spot, and I didn't even realize there was a 0 spot. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this? Elder Scrolls Skyrim, man. Skyrim. The greatest RPG of all time. Skyrim. That's my face for Game Informer right there. Dungeons and Dragons is 0. I don't know why there's a 0 on the top 100. I don't like, really. Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game, great. That's whatever. All right, man. If you believe that, you believe that. Can we keep this to consoles and PC? Tabletop RPGs, bro. Really? I just don't agree. I don't know, man. I don't agree. You know, my opinion. I don't know how they came up with this. Maybe they explain how they came up with this. Maybe some kind of computer algorithm, something. I don't know. Great cover, Game Informer. Great. Great job. Your RPG list sucks for the most part. That's just how I feel, man. That's how I feel. But, you know, that was my main topic, man. I really needed to address this. I really would like to know what y'all think about it. How did y'all feel about their top 100 RPGs? I know IGN just recently did one. Tell me how y'all felt about anything, and tell me what you think. Like, what do you think the greatest RPGs? Give me a top 5. Give me a top 5 in the comments. I just want to see what everybody else says compared to how I feel about it, or, you know, how others feel. I want to see, you know, like I said, I just feel like this is wrong. So, you know, it's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. But yeah, man. So that's my topic for today. I actually got to go do some other stuff now. Yeah, got some other stuff to do. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, man, to thecoolestnerd.net, man. We'll keep posting the latest news. As well as we got some new gameplay videos coming. Obviously, this is a big week in gaming. For y'all that, you know what's going on. Injustice 2 coming out. You know, all this stuff is midnight tonight. I think GameStop's actually doing a 9 p.m. midnight release. So, you know, for guys in your area, if you don't know, check with your local GameStop. See if you can pick them up early. Like I said, Injustice 2, Farpoint on PlayStation VR. And then The Surge, which everybody's kind of like, you know, they really want to see what the ratings look like on that. So, yeah, so big games coming out, and man, that's it for right now, man. Just stay tuned. Till next time, shut up and play.